Investing in alternative energy is very expensive, and we would like to help you reduce your risk by taking you through these 9 key steps to installing a suitable solar PV system for your home. Step 1. Reduce your energy usage. One of the smart things to do before installing a solar PV system is to reduce your energy usage where you can, by using energy-efficient appliances, using LED light bulbs, cooking using gas, installing solar water heaters, and so on. Because a solar PV system is so expensive, it is best you become energy efficient first, to reduce the overall size of your system. Step 2. Understand your energy consumption, and you can do this through a number of ways. Through your electricity bill, your monthly statement will tell you how much kilowatt hour you have used over the month, and you can average that to get average daily consumption. You can also estimate your energy consumption using our manual solar calculator. You can get it for free, and we will post details before the end of the video. We also have a short tutorial that shows you how to complete the calculator, if you need further guidance. This calculator also helps you determine the sizes of the main components of your system, so you are better informed when you speak to your installer. You can also estimate your consumption using an energy meter, but these are fairly expensive tools, and in many instances, installers can offer to do the measurements as part of their installation process or service. Step 3. Have a look at your roof and determine how much roof space is available for solar panels. You do not have to climb it to do estimates. You can use Google Earth Pro to zoom onto your roof. Make sure the roof is also facing the right direction. North facing for countries south of the equator, or south facing for homes north of the equator. You may need to use east and west roofs, and the merits of this approach is detailed in one of our videos. Watch out for shading. This may come from trees and adjacent buildings or structures. If your property has sufficient space, you can still use ground mounting, and here you can use exactly the angle and the direction you require, without limitation from existing structures. According to the regulations, there must be sufficient space between the panels and roof edges to allow for ventilation, as well as to ensure that panels are safe from dislocation as a result of excessive wind. Step 4. Pick your type of system. Decide whether you want a solar PV only, a solar PV with battery, or a battery backup system that does not have solar. Most residential systems are hybrid systems because they include a battery. And because of that, they require what is called a hybrid inverter. The 2 most installed residential systems are solar PV with battery and battery backup systems. A backup system has a battery and an inverter, but not solar panels. There are various factors that inform your choice of type of system. You may opt for a battery backup only because your home is in a type of a high-rise building, or your roof is not suitable, for example thatch roof. You may also elect to install your system in phases due to budget constraints. You may install a backup system as phase 1 and incorporate solar panels as phase 2. It is important to remember that a battery backup solution can only be charged by the grid. If your area is susceptible to grid supply issues, substation vandalism, or cable theft, you may find that for extended periods of time you may not be able to use your system because you cannot charge the battery. Utilities sometimes take time to fully resolve infrastructure issues. Step 5. Decide whether you would like to deliver excess electricity to the grid. This will impact the size of your solar and battery, and this you need to check and verify with your local utility. In most instances, you will need a metering device that is approved by the utility company or municipality. Step 6. Decide on the size of your solar PV system. Once you understand your consumption, and you have decided on the type of system you would like to install, solar PV or backup, and once you have verified that you have the space to put the panels, then you can estimate the size of the solar system you will require. This is not a very difficult process, But we have put together a calculator that has simplified this. We have also put together a tutorial for those that may still need to be guided. The calculator helps you estimate your consumption, determine how many panels you need, and what size batteries you could consider. Step 7. Decide on the brands and models of key components. There is a wide range of solar panel, inverter, charger and battery brands to choose from, and their prices and functionality differ widely. The biggest differentiator, after price and quality, is local service and support. The barriers to import components are low, and the market is full of imports. It is important to double-check that your choice of hardware has sufficient local support, and that you are paying for warranties that can be backed by some local presence. Step 8. Consider financing options. If you need financing for your solar PV system, several options are available. The cheapest form of finance would be through your current home loan. Options also exist through other financial services providers that offer green finance under short and long-term finance to specific niche markets. And then there are companies that offer full energy as a service, meaning you do not need to pay upfront for your installation. A variations of this is a lease-to-own model, where you take full ownership of the asset at the end of the agreed period, usually 48 or 60 months. Step 9. Select an installer or contractor. The solar installation industry is vibrant and has attracted a lot of interest. Ensure that you pick the contractor that is properly registered to avoid the many scams out there. Also find out if the company employs the right people and fulfills basic governance requirements. The solar PV industry has established various platforms to train practitioners, and it may help to find out if your selected installer is certified. It is important that the installer will be able to provide you with a certificate of compliance as additional quality assurance. You may need to present the same certificate for insurance purposes. If you have spent some time considering each of these 9 steps, then you are likely ready to kick off your installation project. Good luck!